Hello everyone. Today we are not going to doodle. We're going to get down to business. Okay, so check it out. I've had this thing for a while now, and I actually have really enjoyed this. And yeah, we're not going to be doing any writing today, which is kind of shocking and very, very strange for me to say. But that's because we're going to be showing you something that your writing instruments would benefit from. You know, of course, pen storage is something that everyone needs to think about. Some pens you don't care where you put them, and other pens other pens it matters a little bit more. You know, you don't want to get them scratched up. You want to make sure that they're okay, right? Sometimes though, the nice pens don't come with cool cases or boxes to put them in and protect them. So you gotta kind of learn to improvise and find other solutions. And I have one of these today. And this here is the Lihit Lab. I think it's called the, and look, in the title, I will get it right, I promise, but it's called like the pocket size pen case, no, dang it. Lihit Lab pen case. I think double zipper medium, like book type case thing. I will get that right in the title, don't worry. I just kind of want to go through this right now. So, first things first, right here it says designed for arrangement. And I actually ended up getting this thing for free, and I want to explain how I did that. I didn't steal it, I promise, but it was just an interesting mix-up in the mail, and lo and behold, here it was. And I was like, wow, that's kind of cool. Anyway, yeah, so let me just move the zippers up here. They would have bothered me. Okay, so starting at the front, we have two kind of interesting pockets. We have sort of this more large kind of pocket type of thing, and then we have like a much smaller type of pocket thing. In the large pocket, that's where I like to keep some of my sticky notes. In the smaller pocket, you know, just you can keep a lot of cards. Theoretically, no, you shouldn't do that. Because I was going to say, theoretically, if you wanted this as just kind of a mini purse or something, but I'm like, nah, there's nothing to latch on anywhere. That's a stupid idea. But I did just kind of want to show you, I have some little pro knot things that kind of helps you with your knots, because, you know, we should know our knots. So that's a cool product. But it's very thick, and so I kind of dropped it in here to kind of show you the capacity. And I also fit a little, you know, Fisher Space Pen advertisement thing. This beautiful man, thank you, Paul C. Fisher. You're very cool, very cool. Boom. And that can also kind of fit in there. So, you know, this is really good for sticky notes. It's good for, you know, some different kind of cards. Maybe if you have like a really small, minuscule ruler, you know, like below 6 inches, a 6-inch ruler. Hang on. Would it? Let's see. What? No, it would not. That's a sad day. Ta-da! No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, yeah, but a 6-inch ruler or something smaller than that could always be kind of fun to like have, you know, if there's some sort of little like card tool thing that you have, some kind of multi-tool that's pretty much a card, you could always slip it in there, have some fun. Sticky notes are always good. There's still a little more room for something else. You could probably, hang on, let me have a look. Could you? Yo, that's kind of sick. Okay, so you could put like, you know, a really compact pen, like, you know, a little Fisher Space Pen, this little bullet and like brushed chrome. We'll talk about this later. But yeah, you could do something like that. Yeah, just a nice little like compact pen for your pen for your pen case. How about that, huh? Okay, now we're actually gonna get inside of it. I'm sorry. Here we go. Boom. Opening it up, we have kind of this back part of the pen case, kind of this back storage. Let me back the camera up. And can you see that okay? You know what? I'll just hold it up and I'll demonstrate. Why not? Let's check it out. We have these really cool scissors that I like to keep in here. We have this really open sort of, you know, pen spot. This is where sometimes when when I was carrying this thing like more, I haven't been carrying it as recently, but you know, I'd put scissors back here. I would put my ruler back here, and I would put like a couple of refills for like a pen that I knew was gonna run out that day. And then when it did, I just reach back, pull it out, throw it in, and just feel really dang good about myself. You know, we have some refill right here. This is for 0.7. now it is. Originally it was 0.9, as you can see. Yeah, and then down here we have just a little like highlighter. I'm just trying to show you kind of like sort of like what the size of this thing looks like. And then of course we have these very cool and cute erasers. Some of them are for my Zebra Delgard, and others are for my Uniball mechanical pencils. And this one as well, just this little this little multi-pen. I'll actually drop this in here just to kind of demonstrate. Boom. And yeah, I mean, it's overall like very cool. This sort of this back compartment right here, you can fit a lot of different things in here. Yeah, I was always a little bit weary about putting like this sharp ruler and these scissors kind of back here. I was worried I was going to poke a hole through. In my experience though, that has not happened yet. At least I don't think so. We can look at it up close. If anyone spots any holes, let me know, but I don't see any. So yeah, very, very durable, very nice kind of mesh. I just genuinely enjoy this this kind of like organization pattern. I think it's really cool. And yeah, definitely love it. Going into the pen pouch. So there will be some pens in here that you've never seen before, and some that you may recognize from past videos. So we're just going to enjoy it. If anybody sees a pen in here that they'd like to see reviewed, do let me know. Of course, look to make sure I haven't already reviewed it, but yeah. So going into it, we have, you know, kind of this giant sort of pen pouch thing going on, and this can comfortably fit, I think, I think the capacity number is like 25 to 30 pens, or maybe it's just 20 pens. In my experience, the most comfortable way to kind of fit the pens is if you fill them up here, and then if you fill them up here, and if you leave this thing kind of empty. Now, sometimes I do, you know, like store pens in here just for you guys to see, but then I take a little paper towel and I kind of just have it like that so that these don't get injured. Because I don't want them to get injured, you know. I want all my pens to be safe and protected and feel like their father loves them. Anyway, okay. That was weird. I'm sorry. Anyway, yeah, but so looking at sort of the more I'll just kind of call it like the bigger pocket. I feel like this kind of gives like a lot of flexibility for like various kinds of pens. You kind of have this upper part to sort of like clip them to, and then this lower part down here sort of like helps kind of lock them in. I guess with something like the Fisher Bullet Space Pen, that could be a little bit tricky. With that said though, you could just take it and snap it on here, and then, you know, no problem. Kind of cool. But I mean, overall, I still feel like the bullets don't cause a lot of trouble amongst the pens. In my experience, something that can kind of like make the pens kind of bulge out and sort of look a little weird is when you put two really thick pens in between like a really like thin pen. Like sometimes they'll kind of squish together and it'll sort of, you know, protrude the thick pen, which, you know, can just cause a lot of damage and like just not look very, very good. And so, yeah, and so that's something that I think is kind of worth taking into consideration. And then, of course, I have a pen in its pen pouch that's right here. I realize it doesn't need to be, but I just kind of wanted to leave that there just to kind of show you guys one day, just to sort of show that, you know, pens in the pen pouch can fit in here too. And in fact, they actually kind of help with like stability, because the whole goal of this is to make sure that, you know, things don't move around and rattle and kind of hit each other and scratch each other up. That's the goal with any sort of pen case. Oh, sorry, let me move that. And then coming over here, you know, we have our beautiful Dr. Grip. We got a few more pens. Some of these are kind of off-brand, honestly. But yeah, going with some more space pens. This really nice Zebra clip-on. This is one of my oldest, like, kind of fancy multi-pens. My mom got it for me when I was like 5. Merci beaucoup. And yeah, and so this is kind of what it looks like right here when you sort of have it like all like filled up. There have been sometimes some experiences when I have both of these things stuffed, and then this part will come up and it'll kind of just bend a little bit. You know, look kind of weird, and I'm like, why is it doing that? And to this day, I still don't know if anyone kind of understands or like can tell me, please do, because I'm sort of out of answers. I just don't really know why. But yeah. And so overall, just a really nice like organizational thing. I genuinely just kind of enjoy like putting all of my fun pens in here, and also the pens that I don't want to get dinged up or scratched or anything. Yeah. And so my overall feelings on it, I honestly like it. I think it's a good pen case. A part of me, some days I wish I would have gotten like the triple version, which kind of has 3 zippers and stuff and is way cool. Some days I wish I would have gotten just the single version, which is pretty much just like this back pocket and take this part away, kind of. It'd be like if you combine the front part here with the back part here, like, and then you kind of just get rid of the middle section. Yeah, and so what do I mean by that when I say sometimes I wish I got it bigger and I wish I got it smaller? It means I got it just right. And so, yeah. So, I mean, overall, I really enjoy this. This is probably, how many pen cases do I have? I think I got like 4 or 5 of them. And this one's probably my favorite. One thing that I will say, though, is that while it's fun to kind of carry pens around and, you know, kind of like have them and stuff and like whatnot, when it comes to actually like deploying this pen case, and when it comes to actually, you know, kind of showing people like how do I say this, like, overall this pen case is really cool, but I think I would just recommend a pen cup, you know. And if you're on the go a bunch and stuff, like, let me just suggest this pen case right here. Like, this one isn't too bad. I think this is also created by Lihit Lab. So yeah, in general they just make really good like projects, or really good products. This one just kind of zips down. There's a clip right here to clip a little eraser and lead for your mechanical pencil or something in case you need to. And then down here, this is where you have all of these very fine pens that have kind of just been chilling. Boom, pretty dope. The one thing that I will say, though, the kind of like the one drawback is, you know, you drop a metal pen in here or something that's valuable and nice and stuff, you know, it's kind of just banging around. You know, the majority of those pens in there are all just plastic pens. And so, but if you want something that's good for on the go, this is not a bad option right here. But again, this is also a really great option too. You know, like, would I sit there at my desk and kind of have it open? Honestly, no. But I mean, like, at home I would. At home I do, and I just genuinely love it. But yeah, and so that's kind of my overall impression on it. That's kind of my feelings on it. Like, again, a really great way to organize your pens, and like overall still just a great like storage space, you know. And like even if you just have it in your bag, you pull it out, you zip it open, you pull out one pen, zip it back in, and drop it in. Like, I honestly think that makes it worth it, like, personally. And so, I don't know, though. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think to this review. And yeah, and I hope that you all have a great rest of your day. And this is your boy, Desk of Pens, once again, signing off. Have a good day, you guys. Yeah. Bye.